Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, a divine psychic medium delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome everyone. So this is going to be a reading from a Starseed. It's definitely a Starseed transmission, but anybody is able to watch this reading and come in alignment with it. Okay, but if it gets to levels that you don't understand, then it is galactic intelligence that's coming through. Alright, so we're gonna see how this goes. I finally got into a hotel. Oh my goodness, it has been quite crazy here in Florida trying to get into homes, right, with back-to-back hurricanes. And oh my goodness, we got evacuated from our hotel. They're all shut down, but like, oh my, well, not all of them, but a lot of them got shut down, like in the area, you know, where we're at. And then everything all booked up, and so many homes are destroyed, and just it's just a lot, right? So I'm very grateful that we got into a place, right, and it got my cam back up. So hopefully this will be good. I had to go by my storage, make sure everything was all right. Anyway, enough about that. Let's I know I was doing a couple little shorts when we were getting aggravated because we were moving around, so that's what those were. But anyways, let's see what messages are coming through. Alright, so I was feeling very guided to all my Starseed decks, right? Look, longing for home. Homesick from the stars. That's literally what I felt like. Is I've just been like, where is home? Oh my gosh. Because I also decided to make major movement and change, right? Changing cities and all of that right before these hurricanes hit. But for a lot of you, just a lot of this, enough with the hurricane stuff, but for a lot of you, like, cleansings have been happening. Like, a lot of purifications, detoxifications have been happening on a collective scale, right? And it's going in alignment with these energies that are coming in, that are integrating. It's like you have to be completely cleared out for these new energies to integrate. It's like for them to be able to have access and fully get online, that you need this clearing, right? And I was getting something about like turmeric and it detoxifying the pineal gland. Maybe for some of you, you're being called to go on a cleanse, or doing certain things maybe that could activate different things. But just eating healthy, right? Eating healthy foods, getting away from all the prepackaged chemicals, right? All the things that are in box and packages and stuff, that's not our real food, right? You know that. So, I mean, I'm not saying like eating that stuff is going to block you, but a lot of times we use it as fillers, and then it becomes too much, and it's cheaper for food. I get it, right? But you could be lacking nutrition and these different things. You know, when you eat our natural fruits and vegetables, they're encoded, right, with the things that our bodies need, and they activate our different chakra systems. So maybe for some of you, like, maybe for instance, like, you have a thing against eating yellow fruits and vegetables. Hey baby, did I wake you up? Yeah. Alright, I'll get the TV on just a minute. So it just say you have a thing against, like, I don't like bananas, I don't like lemon, I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. But so you don't want to eat any fruits or vegetables that are yellow, like you're lacking that within the solar plexus activating, right, within fruits. So maybe for some of you, you're being called to eat some foods or try some new things that, you know, you weren't a fan of before. I don't know why that came through, but so for some of you, these chakra systems are going to be coming online, which are going to be activating more gifts, right? So, all right, hold on. I'm going to pause this and get the TV on for her. I'll be right back. 4:44 on the clock. Does it say that? Okay, collective. All right. So, sorry about that. And sorry if you hear the cartoons, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so there's something very much coming through about foods, right? and different nutrition benefits of those activating certain gifts and getting gifts online. But for some of you, like literally, like you could be longing from like, oh, you're homesick for the stars, because literally like you're starting to realize that you're a lot different, right? Especially if you're star-seeded, you're the black sheep of the family. I recently heard white sheep from one of my star sisters, which is so beautiful, because it pretty much is like the black sheeps are the ones that are awakened, right, to the light. But yeah, I get that we're black sheep, right? Because they're different. All right. So anyway, you could just be noticing that just like different things, especially as your vibration, right, rises. And I'm hearing for some of you, you're going through a Kundalini rising or awakening. And that's literally what's making it to where, like, when that energy shift changes, like you can't do the same things that you used to do that were low vibrational, or even be around the same people, or even like eat those low vibrational foods. They're going to just, you're going to feel very, very ill. Like your body, you're so high vibrational, like you can't handle that, right? It's just like your body's going to want to purge it out because it's not in alignment with you anymore. So, you know, maybe that's why something very much is coming across very strong with foods. You know, if you don't feel like eating the trash food, all the food that comes in paper bags, don't eat it, right? Eat their stuff that's natural and grown, right? So that could, look, the 7 star sisters is here. Birth and creation, tapestry of life. You're definitely coming together. I'm getting, there's some of you, like, we are aligning. Pleiades energies coming here. All right, so they're pulling back in the cards, right? Because I can get talking sometimes, but I'm trying to get more into the cards. Okay, so, but the last thing I wanted to say is that, like, we're definitely aligning and we're coming together as our frequency is rising. And you could start to realize, too, that you feel more comfortable around certain people because we are aligning and coming together. And that's why certain places don't feel like home to you, right? And I know, like, I've been getting moved around, right, as I know that I'm a grid worker, right, and that I go around right now and activate different things, right, and I'm led to different powerful places, right, and I'm getting circled back around to like certain places that I was like years ago, right. It's like a series, and it's like, and I was walking the grids and doing grid work, right, and it's like I'm getting brought back to places that I've lived even. So there's something with like cycles coming complete and integration in things like, and I've been getting to, like, some of you, like, you're guided to very, very powerful places because you might not even know why. It could be things that are underground, whether they're the grid system, the ley lines, crystals, energy vortex, like very, very powerful places. For a lot of us too, I'm also transmuter. We transmute the energy. It's like sometimes like literally on Friday and Saturday, like I was walking the grids of where I was at, where we had sheltered the neighborhood that we were in for the storm, and like our power got back on, but the all the surrounding neighbors literally across the streets were not on, right? Because they have to do priority ones, right? And they're set up to businesses and stuff first, which I get that, because they, oh my gosh, just seeing all the stores having to have these just coming in and just clearing all the food, everything, just throwing it all away. You know what I mean? Like when they're down for so long, these stores and stuff have generators, so when they're down for so long, you know, all that stuff has just got to be thrown away, right? And anyway, so like I know there's a lot of people that get angry, like why are business, well, you don't get that. It's just like when you go out for resources, just like we can only plan for so many days, right? You can't just, everybody just can't go buy like a week's worth of food, right? Like even with the gas shortages right now, like they're not letting anybody like put gas in gas tanks to bring, like you have to have vehicles. So how are people powering up their generators, right? And people need that, like it's just such a mess. I'm sorry, I'm trying to not bring too much hurricane into all this stuff. We still going through it here, right? You know, and it's just like seeing cops at all of the gas stations, because when they do get gas, the fights and the guns that are being pulled just by people trying to gas up their cars, like it's crazy. The stuff that's going on, right? So anyway, so for a lot of you, you could be getting guided around at this time just for like I said, I was walking the grids, right, and I was having to come back and just transmute and release so much emotions and so much fear and anxiety and like all of this stuff. So for a lot of you, you're being guided to certain places. Like you might not even be aware that you're being used, but you are transmuting the energy, right? And literally, like, that's how I'm getting into places too. It's like finding cancellations, right? That's what I had to do all last week. And then we got to where they were shut down and we couldn't get any, right? But luckily, you know, we had some beautiful friends and family that offered, you know, places for us where we could stay in their homes when they had evacuated. Like, it's something else, but we were safe, right? So, anyway, like, okay, let me get back to this. Look, crystal grid transmission activation light body. It's exactly what I'm saying, right? Your light body is rising and certain places can activate things for you. And especially if you're aligning with me, right? As like I said, I align the star seeds, the light workers, right? So you might not even be aware. You might be thinking like, oh, I'm not a light worker. Well, you don't realize that you are. Like I was doing grid work like as a teen and they didn't even realize it, and they do now, right? And I'm even seeing my child being used that way, like, and it's just crazy. Like he just got to go on a road trip with his family, or he got to go on a road trip with his best friend and their family, and they took him through so many states and he got to go to so many powerful places. And I was just in places that I've been trying to get to, and I'm like, oh my God, he's going to be coming back with codes. I'm so excited. And it's so beautiful too how it came about. And he was literally taken right before these hurricanes too. And like, you know, he got protected, you know, and he's someone that gets very worried and anxiety and all of that. And it's so beautiful. But anyway, like I said, for some of you, like if you're feeling called to go on a trip or go, like trust where you're being led and guided, right? Because sometimes like it's literally out of our control and like you don't even realize what's going on. Yeah, and the golden children, they are here doing the work. Oh my gosh. And this is about rare gifts coming online, innocent, tenderness. Like for some of you, you're realizing, you know, that you have these powerful gifts, right? You could realize like you change the energy of a room. I'm getting for some of you, like literally, like if you notice this, like have you ever been like you walk into a room or a plate, like I don't know why I'm having trouble with this transmission. Something doesn't want it to come out, but it's like you walk into a room and like you feel like everybody looks at you. But maybe you sit in the room and you see the door open a whole bunch of times and not everybody looks at everybody coming in the room, but everybody looked in the room when you came into the room, right? That's what I mean. These are signs that you are a starseed, right? It's the energy that you carry. It is felt. If you're one where you're walking around and you see lights flickering, you see lights intensifying, like street lights, literally, you know, are they dimming? Are they going off? Are they going on when you are around them? Or you know what I mean? There's these different things, right? Are electronics malfunctioning around you? Are there noticing surges of energies and things? These are all signs that your light body is raising, that you're a starseed. That, you know, so if you think back, you may have noticed these things, right? These are all signs that there's, so I'm getting this energy like, there are a lot of you like figuring this out right now. Like, oh, wow, what? Like, that's why, you know, you're drawn to places of chaos, of destruction, of, you know, like literally, like I was in the path of both of these hurricanes, right? And they shifted around me. But this last one, the eye wall was very close. I was actually getting the alerts of it, right? And like, I don't know, there was something going on with this storm, y'all. Like, literally, there's a lot more than I can talk about, but it's just, there was so much, like, blue and in the sky, and, like, after the strikes, it was like, it was lighting up blue, and, like, strobing, like, and then holding the frequency of the cut. Like there was something going on. I don't know if anybody else has picked up on it, because of course me liking storms and stuff, I like to watch them, right? So there was something different that was going on with this, and the sounds. It was like straight out of the movies. Like, it sounded like a whole bunch of metal, a whole bunch of 15:15 on the clock, as they say. That is something else going on. So if you're still here at the end of this transmission and you got something on this, you want to let me know what you think was going on. But this was definitely weather warfare. But I know that this was controlled, but it was like, I feel that they create some of these with weather manipulation to try to stop what is coming through. It's also in alignment with the secondary moon, the comet, whatever being within. Y'all, there was something that was coming through. Let me tell you what. That's why, like, literally, like, the wind was going crazy, the rain, and I was like, no, I have to see it. And literally, it was like, I was watching it from the window, and I was like, I had to go out, like, on the patio, and just, that's what I mean. So I was literally watching it, right? And it was something like I've never seen before. And I grew up in Florida, right? I've been through a lot of storms, and there was something different about this one, right? I mean, there's something different. I don't know. I'm gonna leave this one here. It's definitely a Starseed transition, because since I had to pause it and I can't stop talking about the storm, I need to clear my energy and get into some more cards. But this was just fun. My first one back online with my camera. I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely watch whatever you feel guided to. Know that I'm also a quantum level shamanic healer, so you get all sorts of healing and stuff within my readings, whatever I feel guided to do. Even if a reading's not resonating with you, a message is not resonating with you, I plant seeds, I activate things. Maybe I'm going to get you to investigate more about weather, warfare, and manipulation and control. I don't know. I want to find out more, but it's not like I can just go searching that stuff, right? And I don't know how many others were down here in Florida trying to be out in the storm, seeing what was going on. All right, love and light to all of you. Bye.